They're good. They're really good. We're going to talk to them later on. I want to show you just how good they are. They run a lot of miles, but there's something special about these two. And then I got Randall Free. He's going to be here. It's driver of the month time. But you know what we say at Wiley Sanders Truck Line? It's one thing we do. We put God and family first. So let's do our scripture of the day. I like to do it from both Bibles. Study Bible says, if my people on whom my name has been called humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn away from their evil ways, then will I hear from the heavens and forgive their sin and heal their land. King James Version said, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land. That is the Monday morning scripture for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I don't know about you, but I had a great weekend. I pray that every one of you had a great weekend. I'm always excited when it's time to pull driver of the month because we go all out. We put their names on the wall. We give plaques. We give shirts. So, hey, I'm excited about it. We'll be right back with driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing. Drivers first. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. Look, the new T680s, they're here, they're here. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We have good equipment. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a dental plan. We match your 401k up to 4%. Remember, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. You're not just a number. We know your name. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Family owned. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, we can get you home. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, money, money. Just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sandals will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sandals to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sandals Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax. Have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we have it for you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing. Drivers first. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first.
Look, the new T680s, they're here, they're here. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We have good equipment. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a dental plan. We match your 401k up to 4%. Remember, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. You're not just a number. We know your name. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, family owned. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, we can get you home. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, money, money. Just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. I have a good friend of mine here with me, Mr. Randall Free. Randall, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. Good morning.
Good morning. See, you was one that I asked Randall on Friday with very short notice, and he actually thought I was getting him because of the fact that I couldn't find nobody. But I got you for a certain reason, Randall. I want to say thank you.
Okay.
Here for the last, I don't know, good little while now. Once I was doing it, and now we're double teaming it. And that's getting the trucks ready starting Monday. By Thursday, me and you try to have them parked in a certain area, make sure they're clean, make sure a new driver gets off with success. And I tell you what, buddy, you don't miss people. And it's bad to say this. You don't miss people till they're not there. And this week when you was out on the road, boy, I tell you what, I was like, man, Randall been taking care of this. I just been hipping him, but I went from hipping to doing, and we had fun with it. It really works. It's something that Doug put in play, and it just works. It makes us feel good when we know what somebody's getting, and we take them out there to it. But you do a lot of other things. You go and retrieve trucks. You also have drove for us.
I have.
And you got a pretty little daughter that plays ball. Oh, see, I had a chance to ride with her at the Pike County's Cattleman's Rodeo. And she was so sweet. She said, you know my daddy? I said, well, I don't know. She said, Randall Free.
That's
Definitely
one of my
took her
babies.
looks after her mama.
Yeah, I had none taken. I agree.
You
agree.
You agree. How long you been around trucks, Randall?
About 25 years.
You love it, though?
I love it. I love everything about it, every angle of it.
Well, I love something that you said one time. We had a school lounge, and we were sitting there talking, and I told the people about you. I said, this is a man who used to own his own truck. Now he's working with us. And you told them, you said, I wish I had started here.
I do. And I mean it. I wish I'd have been here for 25 years.
It is hard to beat what we offer in trucking.
It is.
Coming from a truck driver, it is hard to beat what
is.
we offer a company that has 70% of his own freight, good equipment, and family owned. I told the class this morning, which we got a big class. Whew, I got to get our social media down there to take some pictures of that class. We had a big class, and the majority of them was drivers.
Yeah, I saw that.
All that lets me know that advertising is paying off and people are seeing the writing on the wall.
I agree.
And I told that class this morning, if you can't make it at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines driving a truck, I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you driving a truck somewhere. I'm not saying we're the best in town, but we'll do to the best get here.
That's exactly right. I hadn't saw much better.
Yeah, we're going to be hard to beat. Well, Randall, now you and the drivers get along well. I know you got a lot of on your Facebook. I know you got a lot of them that come and see you. And let me pull one of these, and I need to see what Dale needs over there. Look on this place. Let's do the band, and then we're going to take a break.
Right.
You ready?
Yeah.
And you and Thomas Heath, y'all go to lunch all the time. Don't you come out of that one of Thomas.
Yeah, we didn't work anything
Can we get
out.
a drum roll? Da-da-da, da-da-da. Randall Free goes into the bucket. He digs it out. Now say the name nice and clear, because our social media lady, she wants to get it. Who you got?
Driver Daniel Andrews, truck 913.
Daniel?
Thomas Hicks.
Thomas.
We worked that out just right.
Yeah, you and Thomas. I bet. Don't say that. I
No better than that.
Thomas loves it when his driver. All our dispatchers love it when their drivers win. Did you get that? You got it. Okay. You know, she keeps me straight.
She does. She does a great
keeps me
job.
straight. We're gonna take a commercial break and we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Or Alabama.
What's some-
Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh, man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company that can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1950.
Okay, we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, and we'll talk about that on the show, the breast cancer T-shirts. That'll be good. How they say it, real men wear pink?
What do they say?
You know, I saw a man with some pink on yesterday when I was riding my motorcycle. I don't know. I guess I'm good with the real men wearing the pink shirts and the T-shirt, but the pink shoes, that was a little much for me. But I had to keep thinking real men wear pink.
Right. I never saw the pink shoes.
Yeah, I saw the pink shoes. Don't get me a pair of them.
Okay. Me either, for that matter.
Well, I know you like sports. What do you think about those Troy University? Make sure I say Troy
Get that
University.
right.
They cut your head off.
Yeah, I was proud of them. That was a big win.
That was a big win.
Defense played well. I was proud of them. Marshall had previously beaten the top 10 team a couple of weeks ago, and then coming here and Troy beats them. So that's got to be a little momentum for them.
And I know Troy don't want to look back, and I want to be careful how I say this. But the last week before last, I know you play a lot of sports. I know your kids played a lot of sports. I know your son played quarterback for Brantley, which they had a great season that year. Have you ever been involved in a Hail Mary?
No, not one that actually worked anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I found it so interesting. Junior Lassant, everybody knows him. He run the kickback. Was it Mars? It was some big team that was here on a Thursday night.
Might have been Virginia.
Anyway, he run the kickback. And I know sometimes you don't think about something till somebody says it. And he said, man, I don't know what you tell a team. He said, I've never been a part of that. And I would like to check the histories on how many Hail Marys has ever really worked. I think that's why they call them a Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, yeah, you're just praying at that
You're
point.
just praying that it works. Glad to see Alabama with a win. Glad to see Auburn with a win. Let me quit jiving. I wasn't glad. I just there. It happened. But sports and stuff like that, when you talk about our drivers, we find out if they got kids playing. And I'm going to tell all you drivers, I love sports. Now, I'm going to get this within a 100-mile radius. Y'all know I'm getting old. But if your child is playing and you're going to be at home and going to be at the game, let me know. I'd love to come down and take some pictures and share them on our social media. And, hey, I go down and talk to them and just say, hey, probably bring a few hats and stuff. Because I love the game. I love the game.
Me too.
Well, we're getting close. I'm going to give you the choice. You want Hunter Most division or the Buck division? What you want next?
Give me Hunter's division.
Give you Hunter's division. All right. Here we go. Here we go. You ain't looking at you. Close your eyes.
I can't look that way.
Only close his eyes. When I get this double team to pull, I'm gonna get one to hold the box and one to close the eyes.
All right. Jody Danner. Jody Danner.
Jody
Truck 4519.
Oh, Jody. Oh,
No,
Jody
Jody.
ride motorcycles on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Jody. My buddy Jody. Look at
Yep.
old Jody. Dang, you put a
He'll be
put a
excited.
top division. Oh, Jody. I tell you what, buddy. Old Jody can get it done now. That's a very unique division. They haul all our product. All these trucks, 4512. He hauls nothing but he hauls the fertilizer.
Mm-hmm.
Takes fertilizer out, brings fertilizer back in. I think they go to some farms and stuff. That is really cool. Jody Danner. All right. Well, Randall, your job is about to be over
Got
with
one
here.
more.
The Buck Division. If one of Rodney Cobb drivers win, I'm probably gonna have to leave here. I think his drivers has won the last couple of times. I may have
You
to go.
you just talked it up. You know what's going to happen now.
I want Zach to win. Zach is the new dispatcher over there. I want to say good morning to Zach. Zach is doing a good job over there.
Got your wish. Grayling Davis.
All right.
Grayling Davis, truck 4403.
All right. 44. You know, Zach, I want to say to all the young people that work at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, please stay. Please stay and become a part of this, because when you get my age, it'll be such a great feeling. I'm working on the second generation. I worked for Mr. Sanders, and now here I am. I'm going into Mr. Stephen Sanders, and it's been good to me, and it can be good to everyone around. And I'm not just the only one. Our safety director, Doug, has got like 37 years. We're just getting around. Dale has got a lot of years. And I just want to say that Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, and I guess you say, that's all I talk about. Well, that's what I'm here for. It's a great place to drive a truck. It's a great place to drive a truck. And Randall, just thank you again for all you do. You're like the short minute guy. You could come to work, and I used to live that life, and I thought it was so exciting. You can come to work, and within any time of that 8-hour day, you could be on your way to Virginia or somewhere, somebody gets sick or something just happens, or if an accident happened and you need to bring the driver home, you could just be gone. How does that feel? You like it?
I love it. Bags are always packed. I'm ready to go help wherever I need to go, whatever reason.
Me and my wife started camping, and I put a lot of stuff in the camper. She said, "Why you need all that?" I said, "I'm used to being prepared." So I said, I got a bag. I'm like you. I got a bag, and it sits there. And all I got to do is just 1 or 2 items to put in. I must keep my medicine in it.
Yeah.
Because I'm so forgetful. In case I forget, I got a couple in there that'll get me by a couple of days, It's just good. I like living that life. I liked it when I did it, Not most of the time I go home, but every now and then I get to do a special trip, and I enjoy it. Your kids, you go watch them play a lot of ball. You do a lot of travel ball.
I do. We are all over the place all the time.
You got one that's a pitcher, right? The oldest girl?
The oldest one, yes. Well, my second oldest one.
How old is she?
She's 13.
She pitches pretty good, though.
Yeah, she does well. She does well.
And your son, that year he was quarterback. Brantley went to the state, didn't he?
We didn't make it all the way. Fourth round, I think. Fourth round a couple times. Then he
played
came
a little
over.
bit at Troy State.
He did.
At Troy University. So,
he transferred in over here and played 2 years, I think.
okay.
He enjoyed his time.
Okay. Well, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we're very family oriented. Our boss has 3 girls, and he travels a lot with them, so he understands a driver that's going to have things to come up.
Mm-hmm.
We're all getting up in age. We all got grandchildren. We all got children. It's something to do. My double team is here today. I'm still tickled when I said it. They went to a wedding. They had a friend that got married on Thursday.
That's different.
That's different than I won't talk about that. I'm just nosy. I don't want to talk about that. Well, Randall, thank you for coming on. And see, I promised you that I would do good. I didn't
did.
ask you nothing you didn't know.
No, you didn't. You did good.
You man, you know the trucking scene, and I thank you for that extra mile you go. Unlike me, you do have Facebook, and when you see something we need to know, you mention it, and try to keep our drivers happy.
Try to.
And if you don't tell us drivers, we don't know. I'm going to read some suggestions that we got from the drivers, but I'm going to read some suggestions that we got accomplished to let drivers know that suggestion box. It's just not a box up there.
Right.
I said when we put it up there that I would read them and we would do them, and we done good with it. So we'll be right back with this super double team. And remember, drivers, the platform is always open for you. All you got to do is give me a call. Or you can tell Randall. He'll take care. Randall is a driver assistant.
Come drive for the best today.
All right, Randall, unbuckle that.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax. Have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we have it for you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing. Drivers first. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. Look, the new T680s, they're here. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We have good equipment. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a dental plan. We match your 401k up to 4%. Remember, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. You're not just a number. We know your name. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Family owned. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, we can get you home. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, money, money. Just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company that can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax. Have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we have.
Okay, I got a lot of information. I'm gonna let y'all look at this double team. They've been here. Well, how long you been here?
5 years.
Okay. Very interesting story. I talked to you guys at safety. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know this took a year. I have been begging them for a year, but let me tell you why they didn't come, and it's very interesting because they make money. And in trucking, Monday is a great. I could have a driver here every day if we didn't do our show on Monday, but Monday is a day that people deliver. And I had told them, I said, well, hey, we got Zoom set up now, and they said, well, we going to a wedding. And I said, well, you ain't gonna be able to make it on the wedding, so now the wedding on the Thursday.
Right.
Now, what was this wedding at? Virginia, right?
No, it was in Kennesaw, Georgia.
Kennesaw, Georgia.
Yeah.
Did y'all go to the mountain in Kennesaw, Georgia?
Nah, we didn't.
Tell you about this old man here. I walked that mountain. It's called the Kennesaw Mountain. It's got a walk trail on it.
Mm-hmm.
I walked to the top of it and back.
Okay.
I was the oldest thing in my group, and I was the only one that didn't have to stop. Now, nobody saw me that Sunday when I couldn't get up. You know, that was something I kept to myself. So I guess y'all had a good time. Well, how did it feel traveling and not traveling on a truck?
Man.
It was different.
Was it different, really?
Yeah.
I could just see that. You travel so much.
The
And to
fun-
be in your car.
Right. The funny thing about it is when you do go out of state and you driving, the first thing you do, I see a weigh station. I think about turning in. You know?
Well, I could see that happening because
Yeah.
you always having to go in waste station.
Right.
I could see that. I could see that. Well, I want to share y'all an interesting story where you came and you went to a school.
Right.
And after you went to the school, you came to Sanders.
Right.
And you was trained at Sanders.
Right.
And then you started driving. And you drove for about 6 months. And then you bought your beautiful companion here. And you trained
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, how did that work, training her?
Well, I tell you, when she decided to finally come down, at the time, Mr. Johnny Blair, he was down here. So I asked him, I said, how long do I have to be here to train my wife because she wants to come down and work with me and team with me? And he was like, how long you been driving? I said, about 6 months. And he all of a sudden, he said, well, you ain't had any accidents and you look like you got a perfect record. I think you good to go. So she came on down and went through orientation. Everything was good then. And as soon as she got out, man, we hit straight to Pennsylvania.
Now, what you said was very interesting. I get a lot of drivers, and this is not to be mean because that ain't what I do here, but I get a lot of drivers come and ask me, can they train?
Right.
And I was so glad that you explained that exactly the way we explain it.
Right.
If you're going to train, you need to be accident free. Now, everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, but little things happen. But when I say accident, you can't be running over nobody.
Right.
If your logs are not good, we can't let you train because you're going to put a person out that don't log.
Exactly.
So those little things do matter. So I'm glad to hear you say that because I have a lot of drivers ask me, and we go and look. But once we go look, I think the biggest problem we have, and I don't want to get into it, but I will say this, is personal conveyance.
Right.
A lot of people don't know how that works, and I tell them talk to Keith LeMasters, but we have to do that by DOT law.
Right.
There's one thing I can say about Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do it by the book.
Correct.
And,
Right.
But the greatest thing about it, we reward drivers for having good logs. You know, when you get a DOT inspection, it's one that pays $100.
Correct.
There's one that pays $50.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a true story. I know a driver that got all three in 1 week.
Wow.
And he passed all three. Doug knows his name. Man, I need to bring him on the show because he got the $100, then he got the 50, and then he got all the prizes we give.
Right.
He got all of them 1 week. And he come in safety, and he was like, man, I know y'all ain't gonna believe this, and I probably won't get paid for one of them, but And he said, no, you get paid for all of them. He
Right.
said, you know, it was just his luck of the week. Everywhere you go, he pull around the back.
Right.
And cleanliness of your truck will keep you from around the back.
Yes, it does.
And we ask you, please, if you come on the yard, go through our wash rag. It is, you know, a lot of people complain about it, but it's like anything else that's new. You got to give it some time. But have you seen the suggestion box in the driver's line?
Yeah, we have.
Well, I'm gonna talk about that just for a minute before I get y'all to pull the shop employee. But these are the things that were suggested. Okay, we got a dog kennel, but believe it or not, and they're mostly men. Some got cats now.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Really? I mean, I don't know, but we had no place to put the cat. You know, you can put a cat in the dog kennel.
Right.
Well, I read that out of suggestion box. We got small pet carriers. Hey, one did had a lot of complaints about the washers and dryers.
All right.
Hey, we got new washing machines and new dryers.
I ain't even know that.
What am I saying? Suggestion box works.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I can't get everything accomplished, and it's not me. It's just me putting it to somebody. Ronnie Bozeman, thank you so much, sir. Molly, thank you so much. All the people that make this stuff happen. I tell everybody, we're all in this together. We had some drivers that when their truck would go in the shop, a lot of people don't buy food on the road.
Right.
Well, when their truck would go in the shop, they would take their food and put it in the vending machine.
Right. Keep it cool.
Well, y'all know how the laws is, and well, the vending machine said that was against a health code or something. So we got to tell the drivers they can't put their food in there. Well, I got a suggestion. What about a small little refrigerator in the driver's line? We got
Got it
one.
done. Got it done.
We got one. And so everybody will know how far I got to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 things accomplished. And I think that was out of 10 when me and Molly counted.
That's good.
That was 7 things we got. Okay. Repainted the lines in the parking lot. We did. Now I got another suggestion. I like it. And I'm gonna mention it around. All we did was made a stripe and asked everybody not to park behind that stripe.
Okay.
But I had a suggestion the other day. It come from Sean. She's one. Matter of fact, she's one I was training. She wanted some parking lane. You know, when you pull a truck in.
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea, and I'm gonna bring it up. We offer in the driver's lounge. We got toilet paper, but we got another dispenser. We got a little sanitizing thing, you know, to clean it up. We done good with that. The drivers was complaining about we had, you know, the shower heads.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we put some of them fancy ones in there, changed the thing to you. And you know, we got a new truck washer.
Right.
So, what I'm asking you is to keep suggesting. Doug Kitchen said when he first come in to be our safety director, he said, whatever you tell me, he said, I can't say I can get it changed, but it won't go on deaf ears. I can tell the drivers if you make a suggestion to me, it won't go on deaf ears. It won't go on deaf ears. Now I got another question for y'all. This is the big question here.
Yes, sir.
How do y'all do when both of you have been off on the weekend? Because I know y'all home on the weekend because you're running the Buck division.
Right.
How do y'all do when y'all going back out? Is it a certain person that's going to always drive when you're going back out, or you play it by ear?
I drive in the daytime. He drives at night.
All right.
As my body's set on, I'm supposed to be in the bed.
Yeah.
So he loves the night and I love the day. So that's how we always
So that works
done it.
out perfectly.
Yeah.
That works out perfectly.
Yeah, we try our best to keep it on. You know, it's not necessarily going to happen all the time, but
Right.
majority of the time, I say about 85% of the time, we can keep it on that schedule.
Keep it on that schedule. So I know Winston-Salem is a place, not Winston-Salem, Lime Station
Oh, yeah.
is a place that we carry a lot of double teams and we run in there a lot.
Right.
If y'all was going to Lime Station,
Right.
how would y'all split that up?
Well, I'll say fresh off the weekend, since we both got a fresh clock, we try not to, kill each other as far as being tired on the first run. So I'll probably let her drive about. I let her drive about 6.5 hours, maybe 7 on the first. We get 11 hours to drive, and so I'll do the rest about 8.5, 9 hours. Not trying to do the full clock on the first run.
Yeah.
We'll get up there right in both of our time limits. So that's how we get up there.
I wondered about that. So what is your goal? What are y'all trying to reach in a week's time? What's your mileage goal?
We try to run as much as we can. So I say between 5,500 to 6,000 miles, if we can get it. We try to get as much as we can.
That's different. That's different. Now you guys got a new truck though.
Right, correct.
Okay. When did you get it?
Soon as they dropped. The soon as I can't remember exactly when. It was beginning of this year for sure.
The beginning of this year. How many miles is on it now?
It's over 100,000 miles already.
Well, I'm talking about old big truck. That's what I'm talking about, old big truck. Oh, guys, we love y'all. I've been trying to get y'all on here for a year, and see you didn't know why, but what I wanted to do is I want to compliment y'all every time y'all come in safety. And every time y'all come in safety, you're coming to get your award. But y'all always smile.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we run out and we don't have one. Y'all will just smile. Y'all have won so many that sometimes we be giving out the same thing in the next quarter, and you'll say, man, I got one deal, Hoss. I'll wait the next time, but you're so nice about it, man. You're like, Hoss, man, I got one deal. I'm going to wait the next time. And y'all don't know, y'all keep my brain puzzled, not just my brain. I ask Brandon them, I ask other drivers, and I try to change it up, but I have a price limit I have to stay in too.
I get it.
And I try to change it up. These cups was a hit for a while. These were. We got the tall cups now with the rubber bottom. A lot of people like them. But the biggest thing, and Justin has got on one, was the hats.
Right.
And I don't look for kudos, because I tell everybody all my ideas come from the master above. But I told Tony Swindler one day, he made some black hats with the brown leather on top.
Yeah.
And I said, why not red with the brown leather? And he said, well, I don't know about that. I said, well, make me one. And he made me one, and we made them, and they are a hit.
Yeah.
And I did one of the things you don't do.
What was that?
I went away from it.
Oh,
And every week somebody asks me for one of them red hats. And I'm going back, because I was trying to just do differently. I'll tell you another hat that was a deal, and you'll like this. The pink hats.
I got one of them.
You got one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna wear my pink hat on October the 12th when the real men wear pink.
Right.
I'm gonna wear my pink hat, my pink shirt, and if you won't know what I'm talking about, go to social, wsanders.com. You gotta have your shirt. You gotta have it by Thursday. Man, and everybody gonna wear their shirts, and parts of this proceed goes to breast cancer awareness. I dare not be a part of that. I dare not.
Right.
My mom, actually, I ain't finna cry, but my mom passed of cancer. I had an auntie that had that breast cancer surgery, so I dare not be a part of this. I've already ordered my shirt, but I just come up with the idea that I'm gonna wear my pink hat with it, put my little shades on. I'm gonna ride my motorcycle that day. I won't keep my manly about me. I'm gonna ride my motorcycle that day. I'm gonna have my hat. I have my pink hat, turn around backward. I try to be cool when I'm out riding. Me and Kevin Baker went out and rode yesterday. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I've been at Sanders a long time, but every time, and it happens a lot, every time I go in a store and I buy something, or I get something, I just thank God for having a job.
Right.
And I know you guys feel the same way.
Yeah,
it's good to know that on Friday, we're gonna get paid.
Right.
We're not gonna have to fuss with nobody about our pay. We gonna know, when is it, Wednesday?
Yeah,
We gonna know Wednesday what we gonna get. That's what's up. And them young folks in there, that's what's up.
Yeah,
you wanna talk about what's up? That's what's up.
Right.
To work for a company that makes sure You know what you're gonna get, and you get it that day.
Right.
And I mean, for years, I used to, I went through my young wild time, and I spent it up, but I always know a bologna sandwich and a can of onions will make you the Friday.
That's true. That's true.
It'll make you the Friday, because I always knew if I made it to Friday, I had a check.
Right.
And you think over 1,500 employees feel that same way. And these companies has been good for Pike County.
Right.
So I thank y'all for driving up a while. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna let y'all pull. Well, y'all better pull somebody good in the shop, man.
All right.
Those guys love you guys. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Have it for you, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing, drivers first. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. Look, the new T680s, they're here. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We have good equipment. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a dental plan. We match your 401k up to 4%. Remember, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. You're not just a number. We know your name. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Family owned. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, we can get you home. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, money, money. Just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh, man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company that can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 19.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. So what would you tell, say, a husband and a wife that maybe, and I don't want to make it sound like a disaster story, so I'm not going to say laid off or that, but I'm going to say a husband and a wife that maybe not making the type of money they want to make, but love being together.
Right.
See, because I know you guys are best friends too.
Yes.
See, I had to learn that. My wife is that's my best friend.
Right.
And I love being with her. And when we paint, now you heard me talking about the painting project. When we do stuff, we do it together as a project. We love to talk to each other. We love to talk about the Bible.
Right.
So what would you tell a couple that love being together and want to make a little money? Would you say this would be a good profession?
What I would say is come on down to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's what I would say.
Get you another shirt today.
Honestly.
And and that's what I tell people. I'm always on church parking lot. My wife gets on me, but I know when you graduated. I know a lot of them that's graduated, and I know what they done.
Right.
And I know who feeding them. And I don't be bashful when I say to this, woman or man, because it took me a little while to get here.
Right.
She's one of them, and we got some lady truck drivers that can doggone sure do it.
Oh, yes, sir.
We got some that can doggone sure do it. And I dare not get them their prop.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm saying is, please, ma'am, please, sir, if he's in your house and he's 21 years old, or her, and they're 21 years old, and they're not working, and they're telling you they can't get you a job, they're not telling you the truth.
Nope.
Where else, God, I can't get my words right, where else in the United States that you can go to school for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or 12? Those are I don't like them 4-week schools. But 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or 12.
Right.
The highest I know of right now is $3,500. For $3,500,
Right.
come out of that school, making $50,000 a year. I know I ain't the sharpest pencil in the box, but I got enough to know that ain't bad.
No, it's
That
not.
ain't bad. And I say it to these parents all the time. Give him a start. Give him a start.
Right.
My sister, she's a doctor over at Troy State. She got her doctor's degree. She listened. My daddy told her, "You gonna go to school or go to work?"
Right.
I went to work. I'd had enough. I went to work. I want me a car. I want me another car. and I never will forget. My sister was going to school, getting up, and I was thinking, working pretty hard. I work construction work.
Right.
So I didn't go a couple of days. He wanted to check my plan out. So I told him, I was young. I told him, I'm trying to get myself together, see what I want to do.
Right.
He said, okay. While you get yourself together, if you stay here, you gonna work.
Yeah.
You can get yourself together, but
you gonna work.
But you gonna work. And I don't know, I took a working attitude, and I didn't like construction work. And my mom knew a friend that worked at Wiley Sanders. And I wish she was here now. I could tell her that was the best deal she ever did for me, because I slipped off on a Sunday because he went back to work on Sunday nights on construction work. So
Right.
I stayed gone because I knew he would leave me. I was trying to get left. And Mama's, they going to take care of them, baby. She said, baby, when your daddy come back here Friday, you need to have a job.
Right.
Because she was scared that man was going to do something to me. It was back in them days. Well, anyway, long story short, I went to work at Wiley Sanders. And I've been there ever since. And ladies and gentlemen, I started off sweeping the floor. I was on the cleanup crew. It almost brings tears to my eyes to think about how long of a journey and how far I came.
Right.
But I had a work ethic because I didn't have a choice. And I say this to parents now. Send them to truck driving school.
Yeah.
That's not got to be, we got so many truck drivers that are teachers.
Right. Right.
One that comes to mind, and he ain't got to work, is Mr. Harper, Ronald Harper's dad.
Mm-hmm.
When he taught school and his boys was in school, in the summertime, he would come work with us. Then when school went back, he'd go back to teaching.
Yeah.
He did that for years, and when he retired, he just come on back. And I just know that we got something out there to offer. You just got to come get it.
That's it.
Yes,
And it's
sir.
my job to encourage and to push it, and that's what I do. Just like I'm gonna push this T-shirt. I get excited about stuff.
Right.
Man, we gonna look cool in our pink.
Yeah, we are.
You got a pink hat.
yeah.
I got a pink hat. I'm gonna turn mine to the side 'cause I want everybody to see my sandals. I'm excited about that. And that's you gotta have your shirt now by Thursday. To all my Wiley Sanders employees, they have made it real easy. All you gotta do is order your shirt. They're gonna take it out your check. You ain't gotta be trying to get your card or do nothing. I like that. I like the convenience of it.
Right.
All you got, I might order another one since they're so simple. I just worry about it when it gets here. And then on October the 12th, we're gonna wear them. Okay. So I'm thinking everybody at the yard, we're just gonna try to light the place up with pink. Well, I'm finna get back there and I'm gonna ask, and man, when you ask somebody over there on my side to do something, they do it. I'm gonna ask everybody over there, cause I want us to be in unity. I'm gonna ask everybody over there to go ahead and order their shirt today. And people, you see me look over there like that, I'm talking to our social media. Like, she got on me for this pulling home camera one day. She said, Hoss, don't be doing me like that. I got 2 kids. I have to be prepared. She's great. She does a great job, and I love her. I love what she does. And, hey, if you can make me look decent on camera, you're doing pretty good. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Y'all ready to pull?
Yes, sir.
You know you have to go in and out that shop every day.
Yeah.
Just tell everybody, man, I was trying to get you.
We're trying to get you for sure.
Yeah, I said, man, I was trying to get you. All right, you open it up.
All right.
Your wife is going to stick her hand down in there, kind of swing it up a little bit. She's
Close the
twirling
mind.
it
Close
up.
the mind.
and she's coming out with it today. All right, here we go. Here we go.
I don't know what that is.
What we got?
Uh
What we
oh,
got?
you don't know what that is. That's one of your fellow truck drivers wrote that.
We got shop employee Ricardo.
Ricardo.
That's it.
Okay. Ricardo. Greg Sexton. That's who picked him. He drives truck 4408.
Okay.
Okay, Ricardo.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
Mr. Greg.
Ricardo. I know he's the shop employee of the month, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I know that. He's the shop employee of the month. And drivers, while y'all are here, let me say this. Thank you so much for participating in this.
Oh yeah.
But anytime you come in safe, then you guys come, because y'all have won how many in a row now? Like 5? Say you missed it your first year and you
Yeah.
won all of them since.
Yeah, about 4 years in a row.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go to keeping up. You gave me a stat to keep up with something about. But when you come in, pick one of these guys and just write his name in the slip. They get taken care of. They get a plaque just as you guys do.
Okay.
In the shop office, their supervisor gives them something extra.
All right.
All we want to do is, you've been in trucking long enough to know this. Dependability.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When you can do your truck, you depend on that. That makes your living.
Right.
A mechanic, he depends on his toolbox. And with the mechanic, and you may not know it, but they have to furnish their own tools.
Right.
So, when you get a chance and you can vote for one, we appreciate it. Anyway, the guy on the wash rack, people sometimes get caught up in this don't matter, that don't matter.
Right.
What they truck line. It starts with you guys. This no country boys terminate. Y'all are the heartbeat of the truck line.
Right.
But a heartbeat with hands that won't move, with legs that won't move, ain't much.
No.
And so the people around you guys, dispatch, safety, mechanics, wash rack, those are your other limbs
Right.
that makes your heart keep beating for you to make money. And when we all on one accord and we all working good together, man, it goes smoothly. I thank God all the time for us to have a president like Trace Parker that's very, very hands-on.
Yeah, he is.
He'll come and sit down with anybody and talk to him. He goes over to the driver lounge and eat his lunch sometime. He get a sandwich out the machine. And a lot of people don't even know who he be, and he be talking to him. One of the hardest things I had to get adjusted to, I used to try to introduce him and do all these accolades. And
Right.
he called me out to the side and said, "Hey, Austin, we all in this together. Just tell them my name Trace." And we go from there. I work for them. Which I let that attitude spread on me. You don't have to tell everybody you're a supervisor. You just tell them we work together.
Right.
Brandon, Dale, Ricky, all in. We work together. It takes all of us to do what we do. We thank you guys for what you do. I thank y'all for coming.
Oh,
Ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen, I have been trying to get these people on here for a year. Maybe y'all will open the door for some double teams to come. But I understand. Making that money. You all about it. You say you want 6,000 miles a week.
Yeah.
That's what we like a double team to get. That's good. Double team gets 6,000 miles, 5,500, 6,000 miles a week. We're doing good. Now, y'all got anybody y'all want to say hello to? A fellow driver, anybody? Because he done gave me my 5 minutes.
Okay. You got anybody?
About a family member, because they can go back and see this. Social media, you're going to put it on our social media?
I say my family and, of course, my husband.
Of course,
Hey, I appreciate it. Well, my mom, my wife, and shout out to my trainer who got me where I am, Todd Dellinger. I appreciate you.
No wonder you so good. No wonder you so good. Let me tell you something. On that bulk side, and I have to be careful when I say stuff like this because I talk to all the trainers. But on the bulk side, and for us the tankers, so trainers, if you don't do this, but he's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
We are now in the process of, how the training program works.
Right.
1 week, it wasn't like that when you were doing it, but
Right.
1 week, the drivers just drives and teach. Man, Doug come up with one when he come up with this one.
He
The
did.
second week, the trainee just drives, and the driver observes,
Right.
correct mistake.
Right.
And you know me, I had to add a little bit to it. Weeks 3, 4, 5, and 6, money.
Yes,
And
sir.
let that joker rip, boy. Let that joker
Yep.
rip. But that is so fair. That is so fair. Because within them 2 weeks, you know, trucking ain't for everybody.
No, it's not.
It's not for everybody. But buddy, if you can make that sacrifice to be gone, especially when you guys play, you always know when you coming back. Unless you have a flat or something.
Yeah.
Right.
When I was driving the record, that's what kept me going. It didn't matter if it was 1,500 miles or if it was 200 miles.
Right.
When I dropped in the hood,
Time to go.
got 12 miles. When you blow that tank off,
Yeah.
Time to
once
go.
you
Going
bump
back.
it with that hammer and it said, dun, dun,
That's it.
dun, you say, baby, let's ride.
Yeah.
You say, baby,
That's
let's
it.
ride. I love your excitement and how happy y'all are together. Whew. But let me read one. I got a suggestion that I've got to read. I forgot about it.
Okay.
This is Andy Caulfield. He drives 849. Now this is gonna be a hard mountain to climb because I think his insurance involved in this. But he wants to know why the drivers can't bobtail when they're at home so they can park their truck. I think that's gonna be an insurance issue. But hey, we gonna pick it up. And I had Randall River on 7051, drives for Lee Outlaw. We hear you. We talked about it, and we're gonna do something about it. This one I know we're gonna fix. When they put the new washing machines in, they took the sink
Yeah.
out of the washroom. And drivers need a sink to wash their dishes and whatnot. And we understand that. That was quickly. You know, when you're working and you're making changes, sometimes
Yeah.
you change too quick.
Right.
We're gonna get you guys a sink. I'll try to read all of them. That one is a little long. I'm gonna have to read it next week. And I agree with you on this, but I don't know when we get it done. This driver wants a gate at the driver's lounge. I don't know. You probably you wasn't that in. Years ago, that's where we went out in.
Okay.
Where the driver's lounge is, if you see it, it's a gate. It's locked. That's where we went out at years ago.
Okay.
So that's what they want. I got one more I got to read. I just want you to know if you have a suggestion, get it to us. We can't do it unless you let us know. Drivers, I want to give you a safety warning. Please, ma'am, please, sir. And you tell all your friends, this has done got real serious. Do not get caught talking on a cell phone.
Right.
Get you a headset. We
Right.
furnish them up there. They'll take it out your check. Do not get caught. That's automatic termination.
That's the best thing to have anyway, that headset.
Yeah, because man, the law it kills our gotta read that word, our CSA score. It kills it.
Yeah.
Right.
They made a decision. I mean, you will be terminated. We don't want that to happen to nobody. We want you to stay here and keep making that money.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tell your family goodbye. Tell your family
Bye, y'all.
goodbye.
Bye.
Social media, thank you so much, Miss Evie. You do such a good job. I'm going to get my pink shirt. Justin, I'm going to give you a pink hat. I ain't buying your pink shirt. But you're going to buy one.
Come drive for the best today with
We outta here.
Wiley Sanders Truck
Outta
Line.
here.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it.